Dain Praetor on Ka Bathin. Dain Praetor on Ka Bathin. Hello, this is Azrael, and in this video we are going to be talking about demonic Enns. That is E-N-N, not E-N-D. What are they? Well, a demonic Enn is a type of mantra. Instead of one of self-affirmation, it is meditated on and spoken to align yourself with the energies of a specific spirit. In this case, Bathin, who is a demonic spirit of the Goetia. Now, he grants a few things, hidden virtues of stones and herbs. So you would work with him if you're trying to learn the magical properties of such things and the use of such things that have not been written down. Okay, so something that could work just for you, like your own form of personal magic information. So, and also, of course, he is said to be able to teleport a man from one point of the world to another point of the world. Now, obviously, this is talking about astral travel. So if you're trying to learn astral travel, he is a good teacher. So, what's the deal with Enns? Well, his Enn, if my research has brought me to a true conclusion, I believe his is in Romanian. It basically translates as to preach of or to glorify Bathin. That's basically translation. It's a simple all hail Bathin or glory be to Bathin or to preach on about Bathin, depending on the translation or which translator I used. However, demonic Enns are, or other Enns, often tend to be in other languages than the one that you use yourself in your everyday life. In this case, English. Now, demonic Enns have been found in Hebrew, have been found in Latin, and have even found to have no translation whatsoever. These are probably Enns that have been channeled. You know, much like John Dee, who looked in his scrying apparatus to speak with angels and write down their language, which we now have today as Enochian magic. Okay, so some of these might not have an earthly origin, and there is no known translation. Why have it in a different language to even begin with? Why Latin? Why Hebrew? Why can't you just use your own language? Well, you probably could. That's not the problem. But the thought behind it is that when you speak in a language that you use every day, it's like second nature, right? You don't have to think about it. And sometimes, because you don't have to think about it, using your own language often can be seen as repetitive and carrying less weight. The fact that you have to meditate, the fact that you have to focus your mind on these words, on these languages that are not something that you use every day, it's kind of believed that it helps focus the mind. And in some cases, it's also getting to be aligned with a certain type of energy. There is several rituals in ritual magic where you invoke or say words in Hebrew. All right. This is much the same idea as that if you wanted to invoke, say, Odin or maybe Zeus, you would probably have certain words in your ritual in Greek or Roman or maybe Nordic or an ancient German dialect, right? To help align yourself with the energy of that spirit you're trying to work with. Now, you would meditate on these, probably days before you even, every day, days before you invoke that spirit to work with. Or you might even be doing a specific ritual that honors that spirit or ask that spirit for help. And of course, you would say that to align your energies and basically invoke that spirit. Okay, it's really not that that mystical if you think about it. It's just a form of meditation. However, it is a subject that seems to have a little to no information on. So I hope that this video helps fill in a little bit of the gaps. What's the purpose of them? What are they? Is there translations? Not all the time. Sometimes there is. And also, there's a school of thought that you repeat these demonic ends several times, sometimes even up to about, I think it's 108 times, 108 times to really fall in that state of mind. And there's like energy points in the body or something that, I mean, I subscribe to energy flow, but the altered state of mind is more important than how many times you say it. As long as you say it enough to get into an altered state of mind, if you're going to use these at all, okay? But this is a subject that needs to be covered in the that little playlist I'm doing about contacting spirits and whatnot. Thank you for listening, and take care.